Units of ionizing radiation measurement. There are several physical quantities associated with radiation. First is activity. Activity is the number of nuclear decays that occur per second. It is the measure of radioactive source strength. It can be measured in becquerels, 1 becquerel equals 1 decay per second, or in Curie, 1 Curie equals 3.7 times 10 to the power of 10 decays per second. You may also encounter CPM unit or counts per minute. It refers to instrument readings and not to actual physical quantities. It is not the same as becquerels. CPM may be converted to units of activity or dose if the proper conversion factors are known. Activity can be converted to dose rate, but it requires knowledge of the energy and type of the radiation and exposure situation. The next physical quantity is exposure. Exposure refers to the production of ions in air by electromagnetic radiation. It is applied only for X-rays and gamma radiation in air. It is measured in Roentgen. Roentgen is the quantity of X or gamma radiation that produces a charge of 2.58 times 10 to the power of -4 coulombs per kilogram of air. It is defined only for photons with energies in the range of 10 keV to 3 MeV. It can be converted to the absorbed dose to air if the energy required to produce an ion or unit of charge is known. Absorbed dose. Dose or absorbed dose is the energy deposited by an ionizing radiation per unit mass of an absorbing material. It can be measured in grays or rads. 1 rad equals 0.01 joules per kilogram, and 1 gray equals 1 joule per kilogram or 100 rads. Dose equivalent. Dose equivalent is a special concept which takes into account not only the absorbed dose, but the effect of the particular radiation at producing biological damage. It is the absorbed dose weighted by the factors that affect the biological response to the radiation. It is usually defined by simple equality which you see on the screen. H equals D times Q, where D is absorbed dose and Q is the quality factor for the radiation. Quality factor is based on an observed relative biological effectiveness on radiation. It adjusts the absorbed dose to account for the effectiveness of the radiation at producing biological damage. For gamma radiation, Q equals 1, which means the dose equivalent equals absorbed dose for gamma radiation. For beta radiation, Q also equals 1. For alpha, Q equals 20. So alpha radiation is more dangerous than beta and gamma. And for neutrons, Q equals 10. The dose equivalent is measured in rem or Sievert. 1 Sievert equals 100 rem. And the last one, effective dose equivalent. Effective dose equivalent is the summation of the dose equivalents to each of the portions of the body multiplied by the appropriate weighting factor. It is measured in sieverts. Weighting factors, for example for thyroid gland and lung, are 0.03 and 0.12 respectively. That's all. Thank you for watching.